Stick around till the end of the video for a couple of vacuum demonstrations.
Please don't put that in there. All right, we're gonna talk about some of our favorite things when renovating houses, and it's all about vacuums today. First, we're gonna talk about this thing. This is called the Dustless HEPA vac, and it was one of our favorite purchases when we were renovating our house. It is contractor grade, and it cleans up like everything. It's really, really good to have if you're renovating, especially an older home, because there's going to be a lot of dust and a lot of just nasty things floating in the air and on the ground that you want to get rid of quickly and effectively, and this is really the vacuum you want to do it with. It is a wet and a dry vac, and the only drawback to it is, as you can see, it's bulky. And it's a little heavy, but it does come apart pretty easily. It's got tabs on it, on this part and up top here, and you can take it apart, and that makes it a lot easier to lug it around up and down the stairs. And it comes with many different attachments here for every vacuuming need. Please excuse how dirty it is. We've gotten quite a bit of use out of it. So you have this attachment. This one here, we bought this one separately because we wanted to vacuum off the walls down here, which are very rough. And we got this for under $10 at Home Depot, and it fits on there quite nicely. But it comes with this to extend the hose, and then this one for getting in really small spaces. So here, there it goes. So if you're looking for an affordable contractor grade wet dry HEPA vacuum, a true closed system HEPA vacuum, this is really the one you want to get. And now Jim's going to show you what it looks like inside and how you put it together and all that fun stuff.
So this is the Wonder Bag for the Dustless vacuum that can be used wet or dry. And when you have this bag in here, it really keeps this HEPA filter clean and your cartridge filter underneath here clean. The cartridge underneath looks like a car filter, like a round one. And when you take this bag back out, you peel back this yellow part, and it's a sticker, and it folds up over to keep dust from getting out as you're moving the bag around. And it's pretty easy to put in. You just flop it down in here like this, and then push it over top of this, and then you can reach inside here and just pull it, push it until it's on there pretty far, and that's it. Gonna put that around like that, so your cartridge can drop down in here, and you have a little bit of clearance for your top to make a seal around there. And then to reassemble it, first you're gonna put on this piece, which is like an adapter, and it's nice and light. That just goes on like that. Make sure these ribs here are by the latch. 2 latches. That is on. And then your next piece, your motor with your filter, just drops down on and has 3 latches. And you're ready to go.
I highly recommend it for any renovations you got to do, and it is linked in the description below. All right. And the second thing we're going to talk about today is this very lovely Shark vacuum, and I use this every day, sometimes 10 times a day. If you have animals and kids, you know why. So anyway, the filter and all the crap goes up here, and this swivels around real nicely so you can get it into all kinds of places. Get your house nice and clean. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's very top heavy, so it does fall down. I don't know if you can purchase a separate wall mounting unit, but maybe you can. But I just lean it up against things, it's fine. So it comes apart down here. You just pop that out and it'll stand up real nicely that way. And this is where your attachments go, right here. And then you're good to go. That's it. It doesn't require any separate filters you have to buy, so it's real nice. And it weighs about 7.5 pounds. So if you don't like to lug a heavy, bulky vacuum up and down the stairs, like who does, this is great for you. It's great for people with any back issues, older folks who can't handle heavy lifting. So I would highly recommend you get this. The other really nice thing about this is it's completely cordless. It just plugs in up top here, and you don't have to get all tangled up in cords and trip over them, and they're just a total pain. So none of that nonsense with this. It's in the description below. Buy it. I don't have to put that in there. Cut that out.
With the Shark vacuum, you have 2 settings and a turbo boost trigger. So you have one for hard floors. You move it down 2 clicks for carpets. And then during some of the modes, you can hit turbo boost. So. And when you hit the turbo boost lever, then it really picks up the power. When you are vacuuming, you can just twist your hand and the head will twist. But we have a little mess in the corner we want to get. So I'm going to pop this off of here. Put my little attachment on. And then go over to the corner. So when you're using it like this with the little nozzle on the end, you're just going to move it down 1 click, and then you have the turbo boost trigger if you want to use it. You can see it gets everything really good. I'm going to leave a little bit of that mess there for the dustless vac. With the dustless vac, it's basically in turbo boost at all times. It's really powerful. You just flip it on. And I'm going to use the vacuum a little bit over here against the wall so that you can see that nothing comes out of this machine while it's running. The exhaust is right here.
Thanks for tuning into this Stupid House, and please let us know what you'd like to see in future videos.